Guys, what is up? This is Eddie. Welcome to the channel, and if any of you guys are new to the channel, please remember to drop a like and subscribe. We are very close to hitting 1.8k, so please try and show some love. And yeah, I'm doing my review of my championship predictions halfway through the season. I know there's still a decent way to go compared to what we have got coming up. You know, there's a lot of games left to be played. So I think it's 54 points still up for grabs. I'm still speaking about it. So let's go through what's my prediction video, and yeah, hopefully I've got my predictions right. And I won't make the same mistake as last time where I was talking through the video, so I'm going to pause it at a moment, then I'll speak to you guys. Okay boys, as soon as you guys can... This is already starting off badly, isn't it? I predicted Barnsley to be 24 right. That's not going to happen. I think we all know that now. Barnsley are doing relatively well at the moment. I think their form is starting to slip off, but they are doing very well, you know, this season so far. Well, before they appointed the new manager, I was kind of, you know, going on the right track, because they were doing quite poor before they appointed their new manager after the former manager went, because they were bottom of the league, weren't doing well, weren't picking enough points, weren't scoring many goals, so I've already got that one wrong. Right, okay, yeah, I've kind of got that one similar. Wycombe in real life are bottom, and they've kind of gone how I predicted them to go, you know, not doing too well, but I don't think they've done awful. There's still a strong chance that they could definitely stay up, but I will be surprised, but it's not impossible. The season's not over. Two-way, currency on the screen. Okay, finally, one that I think I've got right. Rotherham, 22nd. Yeah, I've got that one, not 22nd, sorry, yeah, 22nd. I've got that one right so far. Way, Rotherham currently do sit 22nd, so way, boys, anyway, yeah. Yeah, you know, I'm actually happy with this one. My prediction was kind of right there. However, unfortunately, Rotherham, they've got a lot of games in hand at the moment. If Rotherham win all their games in hand, and Sheffield Wednesday win their game in hand, Birmingham go second from bottom, and I think Rotherham obviously escaped the drop, and I think that'll bring Derby into the mix. So, yeah. Now, I think we should off the video now, shouldn't we? I predicted Huddersfield to 21st, right? They're nowhere near that. Even though they ain't doing the best, but they ain't doing the worst. I just thought an inexperienced manager, assistant manager at Formula clubs, never usually do well. But he's come in playing some good football, especially because he hasn't really brought in that many players. I feel like if you want something to work, I feel like, especially like playing fast attacking football, I think you need to sign a lot of new players. And yeah, I'm sorry, Huddersfield fans, I definitely underestimated your manager. And I'll own up to that. In the 20th, right, I'm not far off with Sheffield Wednesday, you know, they're doing alright. I didn't predict them sack Monk, and I think they will sack Monk unfairly, in my opinion. They still don't have a manager currently, but they are doing well, they are winning games at the moment, and yeah, and obviously they appointed, you know, this man. You guys probably know what I'm talking about when I put this cap on, Tony Pulis, who didn't do too well at Sheffield Wednesday, even though, you know, you're kind of expecting when Pulis goes there. You're not expecting to see fast attacking football, are you? And yeah, you know, I'm not far from this one. I do still think Sheffield Wednesday will stay up. Okay, I think this is, what is this? Is this 19th? Is this 19th? Some town in the 19th. Yeah, okay. 19th. I don't really know how Luton are doing, actually, to be fair. I think they ran about mid-table in the championship, and yeah, they're a great club. They're doing very well, I think, you know, and Jones, you know, especially when they brought much money. It's kind of like that squad togetherness that kind of Gary Rowett had when he was at Blues. Not the best of players, but a squad that was willing to fight for the club. And Luton, honestly, I think they definitely deserve to stay up this season. They seem like a good football club, and they are doing quite well. 18th, I put Reading. Oh dear. Reading in 18th. If you guys don't know, Reading are around about 5th, 6th, 7th. They are doing really well at this season. They look an absolute force in a unit, and I wouldn't be against them in the Premier League, you know, but they are doing really well, Reading, honestly. With Lucas Chalmiite, I just thought, you know, I still not disagree my reasoning, you know. They brought in a manager from nowhere that nobody really knew. They've had a bad couple of seasons, and I thought this would be the season where they would really struggle. But it's come the opposite way around, and they've looked absolutely fantastic. Yeah, Reading. God, it's such a tough division to predict. Reading, 17th. What was I thinking? Bournemouth are nowhere near 17, I don't think. Well, actually, I don't know. Are they? I know. Excuse me, I've been there around about top of 10. I've been there around about 11th, 12th, 10th. But like I said, you know, my reasoning behind it was alright, you know, relegated club, you know, unfairly renegade, Eddie Howe leaving. But then again, they did bring in a manager, which obviously has now been sacked, and they go into the weekend against my club, Birmingham, you know, on the weekend to, yeah, pick up with 3 points, which they'll probably get. But yeah, I want to hear my reasoning behind this, actually. You guys are going to be like, 80, you don't know anything, you don't know anything. Right, listen. They're in a bad state at the moment. They've lost Eddie Howe, who, let's face it, was an absolute club legend for Bournemouth. They've appointed some guy called Tyndall, who I think he was Eddie Howe's assistant there, so maybe keep the flow going. They're going to lose players. They've already lost Ake. Looks like they're going to lose Callum Wills, and they lost Frazier. They've lost all their key players. Could even lose Brooks by the look of it. Aaron Ramsdale, they've lost him. So he could go absolutely anywhere between Bournemouth and the 17th place. But I decided to go Bournemouth 17th position, and I think that's a fair reflection. So now we're going to go up to 16th position, and yeah, I'll show you guys who are in 16th. Right, okay, 16th or so, but Coventry, yeah, I'm not too far for this one. Coventry are about 19th, 18th, aren't they? So I'm not too far for it. Coventry, I thought they'll do well, because they've got a decent squad, decent manager, and playing at, you know, they've really got no much pressure on them, really, because, you know, like I said, they have an excuse if they would do poor that they're not doing well at their ground, but I think they'd want to own St Andrews at this point, you know, because they're doing really well at Birmingham Stadium, in my opinion. They're doing really, really, really well. And yeah, Coventry 16th. I ain't even going to hear my reasoning behind this because I'm close. Okay, this one's going to be balls up, but like I said, I don't think many Bristol City fans expected to be round about the playoff picture with Bristol City. Let me just check what number this is. The only thing why I put them a lot higher than Huddersfield, about 6 places higher, is purely because this manager is experienced in England as a coach. I think it was, what's his name? The ex-Bristol City manager. Johnson. He was his assistant, the last manager, wasn't it? Johnson, something like that? I'm Johnson, I think it was Johnson, something like that. I can't remember his, Lee Johnson, maybe? I don't know, I probably am butchering that, but you know, I probably have completely forgot. But 15 was in Bristol City. They're signing, they're meant to go sign. They've signed that Williams guy from Wigan, which I think is a fantastic sign. They've signed Chris Martin as well, a decent striker in the Championship. So, what's this? I can't remember. Well, maybe I've been really harsh, Bristol City, now thinking about it. But then again, having the league table, so now let's go up to 4. There's plenty more shocks to come in with this league. Birmingham City, I think we're not. I think we're going to, for the first bit of the season, I think we're going to be flirting around the relegation or package first of the season. The confidence has completely gone in our squad, to be honest. I think the squad is still having the mentality from the last game, from the last season. So I don't think we'll finish anywhere near playoffs. I think we made some cracks on in Jonathan Lecco, George Friend, Adam Klein, all fantasy. It's very unlikely we'll get relegated, though. We got Aitor Krank, who's a very good manager, experienced in the Champions. Okay, I kind of got this right, where we passed we're just over halfway first of the season, right? And I've kind of said it right there. We would be floating around relegation. Let's hopefully these kick up a bit, but so far it's not looking too good, is it? But you know, yeah, let's just move on. There's nothing there, mate. QPR 13th. Okay, I'm not far for that one, lad. You gotta give me a cut, Mr. Slap, right there. They've signed. If they didn't sign Charlie Austin, I don't think they'll be down there. Charlie's seen a leader up top and a goal scorer, and I think it's perfect for QPR. And yeah, I think they're doing quite well, aren't they, at the moment? You know, they beat Watford, they beat Cardiff, and they beat. Who do they beat? I can't remember who they beat at home, but they beat Watford and Cardiff. I remember that. Beat Watford the other day. Actually, it was quite a good result. But yeah, I'm not far for that one, and yeah, it's not too bad. On the screen, I've started to go personal event. I don't know why their badge isn't coloured in white. I don't understand why it's saved in image, and it didn't even look like that right. But I can't be asked to go straight back on the internet and copy and paste it, you know. But there we go, boys. So let's go Preston 12th position. Okay, Preston 12th. You know, I'm not far off with that one. Preston seem to have very good away form, very poor at home. A bit like what Birmingham are having, but they're doing a lot better than us. Yeah, Preston doing alright. Yeah. Yeah, Preston 12th. Norwich Rockets 10th. And that, I'm not far off with that one, am I? Don't think they'll push on the massive up at the moment with Tony. But Blackburn 11th. Yeah, I'm not far with that one. Blackburn, I think, right about mid-table, and about 12th, 13th, 11th. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking. But yeah, Blackburn, great football club. They brought some great players. Armstrong. Elliott. Great players, honestly. They are absolutely tearing up the Championship. And yeah, Blackburn 11th. I think I'm quite fair with that one. I don't know if anybody would disagree. 10th, I put Stoke. I want Stoke are at about 8th, 9th at the moment, so I'm not too far off with that one. Let's wait more reasoning behind this. City. I don't think Stoke will hit the heights of playoffs. I think they'll close, but I just feel like Martin or Michael, I can't remember which one it is, but I think O'Neill will miss out. I just don't think he's experienced enough as a manager in the Championship, because I'm not going to lie, my point is starting to show, lads, and it's Stoke fans. I know Stoke fans rinsed me for this, but my point is starting to show in it. You know, they're on a massive run of downwards form. I don't think they've won since, was it the start of December? Okay, I put 9th Cardiff. Yeah. I want to hear my reasoning. Well, no, actually, no, Cardiff are about 16th. They're not doing too well, Cardiff, are they? Obviously, Neil Harry's not doing too well. Mick McCarthy's now their manager, but Keith O'Moore's banging in goals. So let's hear my reasoning behind this one. But they had a very good end to the last season. They just missed out on playoffs. Wait, did they even make it in playoffs? They didn't, did they? No, they didn't make it in playoffs. They just missed out on playoffs. Good club, got some good players. Neil Harry's doing absolute bits as soon as he's coming to Cardiff manager. I thought it would just be a one-man club at Millwall, and then I feel like he would have not done anything else in his career. But he's a good man, good manager. He's a Championship manager, really. You know, hoofball football. If Cardiff gets the Prem, they stick with him. They will massively struggle, in my opinion. But they do some good players, and then like that Glazell, Patterson. I don't know if they've signed anyone. I'm not too sure. No, I just named 2 players that have just left them. Mendes Lang and Patterson. But Cardiff, no, I think they've re-signed. Fantastic with Gabe. I put Millwall. I remember when Gary Rowett was the Birmingham manager. Gary Rowett, I don't think they will. I think they missed out this season, and they're probably kicking themselves because it was in their hands, but they missed out. 8th spot, Millwall. No. Why is I putting Millwall 8th in the table? Why? What's wrong with me? I'm sorry, Millwall fans, but I had high hopes for you guys. Oh, Jesus. I put Derby County 7th. I know the season's not over, but Derby are doing just as bad as Blues at the moment. Why did I put Derby 7th? Well, who would have predicted them to go this bad? Come on. That's just unbelievable. I want to hear my reasoning behind this. I've decided to go with Derby County in 7th. I mean, they'll miss out on the playoffs again. I just don't think they've got enough quality in their squad. I just feel like it's now getting to the point where it's like, oh no, oh so close, you know, we'll do it next year. It's starting to get to the point where it's starting to go, we've done it again. They're gonna do it again. I think Derby will miss out on playoffs. I think they're very lucky to avoid a points deduction, in my opinion. You know, if Sheffield Wednesday and Birmingham got one, I don't know how Derby hasn't got one, but I guess that's where money comes into talk. So 7th spot, Derby County, and I think that is a very, very, very fair position. Now, Swansea around about 2nd, only in 2nd by a couple of points, so I roughly put them in the promotion picture. I thought they exceeded my expectations, most Swansea in 6th, so yeah, I do think that's fair, Swansea being in 6th. Who did I put in 5th? 5th I put Brentford. I don't know where Brentford. I think Brentford are around about 4th, 3rd actually. Yeah, I'm not too far for that one, boys. I've got the right picture. You know, I've got the right picture. Come on, Eddie, come on. Who else? Watford, 4th. Yeah, Yeah, they're round about there in real life, I believe. I think they're a bit below than that, or maybe, I don't know, I think they might be fourth, actually. Yeah, Watford, great club. Unfortunately, they can't stick with manager. I thought the sacking of Thingy was absolutely ridiculous, because, like I said, they were only a few points off top. You know, and they're doing alright under this new Simmons guy. But, yeah, nothing too special. Nothing too special. Yeah. I'm retiring from YouTube. I put Nottingham Forest second. I'm sorry, like, I'm no offence, but nobody would have thought they'd do this bad. Jesus. So I'd go with second spot, so I'd go with Nottingham Forest. I think Nottingham Forest are a fantastic club. I think they were unlucky again to miss out on playoffs. I mean, they brought in some really big transfers. They brought in Guerrero from Olympiacos, some CDM from Malmo. Who else they've signed? They've signed... I can't remember they signed now. They signed two other big players. Luke Freeman, that's another one. They've signed some fantastic players, in my opinion, Forest. It's their time. I think they're World Cup. I think that experience. I mean, the reason why they didn't go last season, inexperience from a major. Again, he knows a lot more of the Championship now. He made some big mistakes last season by underestimating teams, underestimating players. That's the reason why I don't think he's that good of a manager. Just because I remember they played against Charlton, and he literally played their reserves team against Charlton. I think they made like 8 changes. And well, Eddie, I'll give you a fat knowledge right now. Sorry if I keep cutting this hat on and off. It must seem weird, but they were putting Chris Hughton, Eddie. He didn't do that well. And they're sitting like 19th, 20th. I can't remember. Did I put Norwich first? Yeah, I got that one spot on. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys have, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if any of you guys are new. Yeah, Norwich first. I don't even need to watch the reasonings. It's basically correct. You know, I got a fantastic squad, fantastic manager, and yeah, Norwich looking first. So yeah, remember boys, I've just embarrassed myself now by doing that, but thank you all for watching. Love you all lads, and I'll catch you in a bit, lads and stuff, and I'll speak to you all later.